Look at that. Wow. Now that's what I call a proper camping burger right here. There you are. Ooh, he's liking that. Now it is the time that in the fans' eyes, we're gonna see who truly the better burger was.
In the eyes of the fans.
In the eyes of the
All right,
fans.
let's do it, man.
How's it going, everybody? My name is Liam. Today, my dad and I are back together at the campground, and we've got ourselves a beautiful camp here planned. We're here on the southern shores of the Georgian Bay at Craigleith Provincial Park. And well, I really like this park because it's small, not busy this time of year, and well, we get sights just like this right here on the water. We've got a really fun night planned ahead of us. We're gonna be walking around and exploring. But the main activity we've got planned tonight is actually gonna be a contest. My dad and I are gonna be competing to see who can make the better hamburger. Both my dad and I have a secret recipe planned to make our individual burger, and you guys are gonna be voting on it. I'll give you guys some more information as we get there, and well, let's get this party started. Welcome to the tent. It is shaping up to be really nice in here. I'm really liking the layout we got. Normally this is our winter camping tent, and if you've watched me before, you would recognize this tent, Nature Hike Dune 7.6. It's a great tent, but it's actually for all seasons. So we're using it today here at the end of April. It's still not the warmest day. I still got my jacket on though because it's a little bit windy on the lake, but we're all good to go. I'm gonna go grab myself all my sleep stuff. If you watched my last video, I mentioned how I was getting a new sleeping pad. Well, that sleeping pad, I was really excited to get it. It's here. I'm gonna be trying it out today for the first time. So let's get everything set up in here. So here's my new pad here. This is the Nature Hike insulated ultralight sleeping pad, and really excited to try it out. And the reason I bought this pad is because I'm planning to do so much more backcountry and wild camping this year, where I'm not going to just be driving right to the site like I am today. This is a good ultralight pad that fits well into my backpack, and I'll be using it on all of my backcountry trips this year. So this is my first time ever actually buying a sleeping pad with a pump sack. So I tested it out, make sure I knew how to use it, and so it seems pretty good. Seems pretty simple. So this here is the pump sack, and then inside of it is the actual pad. All right, so here's the actual pad. Before I pump this up, I'm just gonna get this out and my sleeping bag, and then I'm gonna pump this up, throw it in the sleeping bag. Now, normally with the pad I've got, I really don't need this, but because it is the end of April, it's supposed to cool down a little bit overnight. I wanna make sure I'm as warm as possible. I've got my usual sleeping bag here for 0 degrees, which is a good bag to be using this time of year. No need to be getting a new bag this year. This bag is still doing me very well, and it fits nicely in my backpack. Right here, I hook this in to the pad here, and then using the pump sack, getting all the air, and it goes right into the pad. Check it out. And it's pretty thick, which is good. I like it. I like it. I've only tested it out in my room so far, so I'm looking forward to giving this a good sleep tonight. And as always, for my finishing touch, the pad goes in the sleeping bag. So that way the pad's not moving while I'm in it. Camp pillow. Here we are. And that is what I call a beautiful, completed sleep system. I love having the pad in the sleeping bag. I find it way more comfortable. And I'm really liking the feel of this pad right now. My dad and I are going for a little walk right now. And well, I love the Georgian Bay. I love all the Great Lakes. And it's a beautiful one out here. Oh boy. Man, what a beautiful day it is too. We're so lucky. It's been 2 years since my dad and I were last year. My dad's been here more recent, but it's been 2 years since I was last year. And funny story, but we actually had this place booked last year around the same time as now. And well, we came all the way up here and my mom and my sister had a hotel booked. And I really liked the sound of the hotel secretly because I just wanted to hang out with my sister. But the weather ended up being really, really bad. And it was rainy, the waves were terrible. It was windy, just not a good time. It would have been a bad setup. It would have been a rainy camp. And because of the fact that the hotel was on the table, I ended up saying, you know what? Let's just go to the hotel. I know, Liam Connolly Outdoors, picking a hotel over a campsite. But I did it because the pressure was there, and that's what I ended up doing. We had a great time though, so yeah. This time around, my mom and sister are also at a hotel again. This time my dad and I are actually out here at the campsite, because why wouldn't we want to be out on this beautiful view? My dad and I are here. We're gonna be doing something on the channel that we've never done before. We're gonna be having a competition to see who can make the better burger. Right, Connolly Outdoors?
That is correct. You're looking at your winner right here. So the rules are, Liam is going to cook in one area, I'm going to cook in another area.
So that we can't see, we have no idea what the other person is making.
Right. So obviously you can't taste the hamburger, but you can see the hamburger. So you're gonna vote on which hamburger looks the best. That's what
Which one would you rather eat? Which one would you order if you were at a restaurant and saw a picture of both?
Right. And we're gonna actually do a blind taste test. So we're gonna taste both burgers and we're gonna determine which burger tastes better. Obviously we can't do a sight test which one looks better because we're gonna recognize our own burgers. So we're gonna close our eyes, taste it, and we're gonna determine who has the better burger, and we're gonna leave it up to you.
So how it's gonna work for voting, if you're already seeing this video, the votes would already be in, but I'm gonna be posting on my Instagram to just bring a little bit more attention to it. So I'm gonna post a picture of both on my YouTube community page, and I'm gonna be asking everyone to come on there and vote for which one you think looks better. Tomorrow, right before we leave the camp, as we pack everything up, we're gonna take a look at the results and determine the winner. So
Sounds good to me. Just vote for my burger. Remember that.
We're not saying whose is whose.
Yes, we're not going to say whose is whose, so you won't know.
So
because we don't
you'll
want
know
any
right off the
biased
bat, the better
voting.
looking burger is obviously mine.
Whatever.
All right, I've got a burger plan tonight. It is gonna shock the competition. So let me just break it down really quick. So, got my ground beef here, gonna be making that fresh. Got 2 buns here, one for myself, one for my dad. Got my cooking spray. Then here, I got some pickles. I'm cutting up some pickles, and then I'm gonna be making, this is what I'm most excited about. With these 3 sauces here, we got mustard, barbecue sauce, and mayo. We're gonna be making our homemade Chick-fil-A style sauce. So for those that don't know what that means, or you've never heard of the place, Chick-fil-A is a popular fast food restaurant. It's recently come up to Canada in the last few years, but it's mostly been an American thing. I actually just had Chick-fil-A the other day. But anyway, they have a signature sauce, very popular, and really tasty. So we're gonna be giving that a try here. I've never made it before, but I've got the 3 things that we need here to make it work. And I'm gonna give it a try, and that's the sauce I'm gonna be using for my burger. Now, it wouldn't be a burger done by Liam Connolly Outdoors if I didn't throw some mushrooms on it too. So we're gonna be making a mushroom burger with this Chick-fil-A sauce because I love mushrooms. Then I got some garlic here. I've also got an onion to put on our burger. It also wouldn't be a burger without some American cheese. Now the reason I've got this garlic here is I'm going to cook this with the mushrooms. I think it's going to turn out really nice, enhance that flavor, and taste good on the burger. Just a little bit, I think that's really all, because we are putting this on a burger. Now we're going to make the sauce. So, got here my healthy amounts. Now I'm not 100% sure how much needs to go in, but I'm gonna just kind of experiment a little bit, so you have to bear with me here. Then I've got a spoon here to mix it. All right, we'll start with that. Mustard. I'm gonna say not as much of the mustard. And then the barbecue sauce is where I'm probably gonna throw about the same amount as the mayo. All right, so I'm just gonna mix this just to see how it looks. Wish I had a bowl, but this is the best I've got, this plate here. Okay, I gotta add more than this though. It's in order to feed 2 very hungry men. Okay, let's mix all that up again. This is definitely, just seen in the sunlight, this is definitely the look that I'm going for. This is the color. Let's give it a quick taste. That's pretty darn close. So, yeah, really good. Looks pretty good. Now here, we've got our beef, which I got on sale because it expires tonight, which is perfect because I'm eating it tonight. I just got to put these on before I get started. So I haven't actually mentioned yet how I'm going to be cooking the burger, but the way I'm going to be cooking it is in the form of smash burgers. Now, the difference between a regular burger and a smash burger is that the patties are a lot flatter and you quite literally smash them onto your grill. So they're quite thin, and I'm going to be cooking doubles for that reason. And so the burger itself is going to have 2 actual patties on it. Each quarter there should make up about 2 patties. All right, so when you smash it like that, you definitely see Why they call it a smash burger. Now I'm gonna be breaking these off into two to make them extra flat. So I smashed it there, and then we got two perfect pieces here. Now I'm not a burger making expert, but I am gonna give it my best try here. So I'm just getting their general shape going, and then once I have all these shaped up, then I'm gonna throw them on. That's when they're gonna be really flattened out. But I'm just kind of getting their shape formed right now. We are all good to get these cooked up now. Okay, I'm just gonna cut all my mushrooms here into halves. So the big ones into quarters. That should be enough mushrooms for all the burgers, I'm guessing. I obviously can't put too much on it, so I'm just gonna save the rest here. Okay, it is the moment we have all been waiting for. Where we're gonna make up these burgers first. All right, we gotta get these pans a bit hot before I actually just throw the burgers on. So I'm gonna wait a minute before I throw them on, but the oil's on, everything's ready to go. Well, unfortunately, due to the size of the pans, we're gonna have to be cooking one at a time, but they will cook fast, so I'm not too worried. Okay, here's number one. Whoa, 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 whoa. Dad, what? I got a problem. What went out? There you go. A little bit too much oil, I guess. All right, now I'm gonna get started on my next one. All right, this one's good. Number one done. This second one's turning out better. Got a little stress there from the pan catching on fire, understandably so. All right, well, I'm gonna be working on these for a little bit now. So I'm just gonna get to this and then I'll catch up with you guys when I'm almost done and I'm gonna be getting started on these veggies. Last two here, we're gonna be throwing these on. I've got 6 down, 2 more beautiful patties to go. These are my biggest ones because these are gonna be the ones I'm actually gonna be presenting with. Okay, now we're gonna put on the cheese. Both cheeses were a bit weird. Oh well. Okay, these are looking pretty nice. All right, that cheese is melted. Burgers are ready to go. Ooh, that looks so nice. Beautiful. Now the cheese came out a little bit weird, but the taste is what truly matters. These are how the burgers are looking, but we're not quite done yet. What we're gonna be doing now is we are going to cook the mushrooms. And then here's my little bit of garlic. One more thing I need to do here is just cut up, I think 2 pickles is good enough. And we're gonna be adding those as well as our beautiful Chick-fil-A's homemade sauce here. One pickle's good enough, not two. Alrighty, so I've added a secondary patty on top of the cheese one. First thing I'm gonna do here is add my secret sauce. All right, we will add 4 pickles to each. Oh, that was easy. Now we're gonna add these mushrooms with the garlic. Grab some of my onion. I cut way too much onion, but I'll add some of that on there. Now to put it all together. Wow, that actually looks really good. Look at that. Wow. Now that's what I call a proper camping burger right here. Well, I'm happy with how this turned out. Let's see how Connolly Outdoors is doing. See if he can compete with this beautiful mushroom Chick-fil-A sauce double patty burger. All right, here are our finished burgers. We've got them cut in half here so that we can each try. We're gonna be blind taste testing them now by just closing our eyes and trusting that each other will do it. And we're gonna decide who actually got the tastier burger. I think we can all agree whose burger might be more aesthetically pleasing. But you know what? Yours could taste better. I don't know what you did to that meat. I don't know what else is in there. So who wants to go first? You?
I'll go first. So I'm going to take this over here.
So I'm going to pick it up and I'm just going to give it to you so you don't know which one I'm giving to you, okay?
Right. I have to say, this has been very difficult. My burger was a fail in so many ways. But anyways, let's see how it tastes.
All right.
Close your eyes. You hand me one.
There you are. Okay. Grab it properly.
Okay. Okay.
Whoa, all right. Half of it gone already. How you feeling?
Cold. I expected that. There's a crunch to it.
Okay.
The meat tastes nice.
Yeah.
Take that one.
Okay. All right. So you like it?
Okay.
All right. And
okay.
all right. Burger number 2. There you are. Ooh, he's liking that. Yeah. It's doing it for you.
Burger number 2 is delicious.
Ooh, he likes burger number 2 better.
It's really good. Wow.
All right, you can open your eyes.
Wow. The burger's really good.
Cool.
There's the first burger.
Okay, which side should I do it? This side?
Yeah, either one.
Yeah, got some taste in there. Not bad, not bad. Put that down. I like the aftertaste. Now it's tasting good. Burger number 2.
Burger number 2. Sorry.
I gotta say, I'm giving it to number 1.
Number 1.
Number 1 was mine?
Your burger. Yep, you clearly won, man. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Yeah, your burger's way better. I'm going to admit defeat here.
I just don't really taste much.
Well, what happened with mine was I had too much hamburger. What I should have done, I made a critical error. I should have made smaller burgers. Instead, I made two giant
What would you
burgers
title
that
your
fell
burger? Like,
apart.
what is it? If I was ordering your burger from a restaurant, like, what would I be reading?
Well, it had a secret ingredient in it. It had.
Are you going to reveal it?
Yeah.
All right.
Unfortunately, I can't remember what it's called.
Really?
It's that, you know, that canned meat. You have to go like
Oh,
this.
Spam?
It's like Spam, but it's not called Spam. Corned beef.
Ah,
So the secret ingredient, Liam, is corned beef.
interesting. You want to know what my secret ingredient was?
Yeah.
I made Chick-fil-A sauce.
What? Holy moly. Well,
Yeah.
let's eat. Anyways, let's eat.
Alrighty.
these.
Well, clearly my burger, taste-wise, is the winner. Tomorrow we're going to be looking at our poll to decide who the real champ is. Now, in our eyes, I'm the champ, but we'll let the voters decide for themselves. This has been really fun. I'm really enjoying this. This is really cool. We'll have to do this again in the future, I think.
Yeah, it was cool.
Another meal making contest. We're having a great time here. The lake's beautiful. The sunset was really, really nice too.
Unfortunately, we missed it because we were doing our burgers.
We didn't see much sunset because we were so focused.
Yeah.
But anyway, so the burgers are good. There is a clear, better burger here.
Ooh.
I hate to say it. We're gonna enjoy now, and this has been a lot of fun. Thank you for if you participated. Really appreciate that. And if you're just sticking along for the ride and just enjoying it, appreciate that too. Tent's here. It's after 10 o'clock now. We're super tired. It's gonna be a good sleep for me tonight. I know that because I got that new sleeping pad, which I'm really excited to try out. Those burgers, well, I know my dad might have not had the most fun. He did have a couple problems, but nonetheless, I really enjoyed making that burger. Thought that was a lot of fun. A little bit intense. I didn't know what my competition was gonna look like, so I was just trying my best. I thought I did pretty good. You guys can let me know how I did. And if you want to try the ingredients I used to make my burger, give it a go. It was really good. The fire's just about to be out. And well, it is a beautiful starry night. The stars are pretty good. I'm gonna hop in that tent now, and that'll be it for me outside. Hi there. All right, well, one thing that's nice about this tent is normally we have the hot stove in here. That wood stove would be right here, but because we don't have it, I'm actually set up on this side, and the tent feels a lot more spacious without it in here, which I like. I'm in a sleeping bag on the brand new pad here. I'm really looking forward to giving it a try tonight. I've been talking about this pad a lot because I'm excited about it. And so far it's comfortable though. Today was a really great day. It was a beautiful, barely a cloud in the sky kind of day. And it was nice. Right now there's some stars and the outside temperature is currently 6 degrees. So not bad for late spring. That's not bad. Might go down a little bit lower, but we're built for it. We're ready for it. That burger turned out great. I'm nice and full now after enjoying a good fire. I hope you all have enjoyed what you've seen so far, and we'll see you all bright and early tomorrow morning. Morning, everybody. I'm up, and well, it's pretty cold and windy outside. And I've been kind of just staying in the sleeping bag for a little bit because it's a lot warmer in here than it is out there. We've got our mini buddy heater going there for some extra heat. And well, I think I'm finally ready to take on the day. This right here, this new sleeping pad did me wonders last night. I really like this pad. I'd highly recommend it. Had a good sleep in it. Yeah, it is kind of cold out here. It's not bad though. We're actually going to do a fire out here right now because we only used a little bit of wood last night, so we're going to use a tad bit more and enjoy the fire a bit longer while we're here. That was a fail. All right, so my dad made me some bacon while I was working on the fire. So here we go, some camp bacon. Very nice. Got my 0 sugar strawberry lemonade here. One thing I've noticed about myself, particularly on this camp, that I usually do, is I usually bring a juice with me. So if someone asks me what's my camp superstition, I'm gonna have to say bringing juice with me. Even on my wild camp where I had to hike into where I camped, I brought small bottles of juice. So I guess this is just what I do. It's that time of the camp. Tents down. This is what we've got left. And it's still a nice day. Partially cloudy. A little bit of blue out on the Georgian Bay here. We're gonna go for a short little walk to enjoy ourselves in our last half hour here before we go. When we get back from our walk, we're gonna be looking at the results of my poll, and we're gonna determine who the true winner was in the eyes of the fans. All right, that time has come. The time's currently 10:37. We're gonna leave in about 5 minutes. And well, there's one last thing we need to do before we say our final goodbyes. Now it is the time that in the fans' eyes, we're gonna see who truly the better burger was.
In the eyes of the fans.
In the eyes of the
All right,
fans.
let's do it, Liam.
All right, so I'm gonna go onto my community post here on my phone, and we're gonna look at the percentage. And then from there, I can also check how many people picked what. So
Okay.
here we go. With 7 votes, not a lot, but you know, better than nothing. 29% to burger 1. Whose burger won? 71% burger 2. We have a clear winner here.
No surprise, I'll be honest, my burger really sucked. I'm disappointed because I actually make a lot of burgers and I'm really good at making those exact kind of burgers. Even Liam was surprised, I ran out of gas and I couldn't melt the cheese. That was another problem I forgot to mention. Whereas Liam's burger looked beautiful because of that golden melted cheese. It looked really nice.
It's all in the technique.
And Liam made a really nice sauce for it, and it was really tasty burger.
I'll have to make it again.
Yeah.
I got some leftovers, so maybe we can make a batch tonight.
We are gonna do this again down the road though, because I need to redeem myself. So I challenge you to a pizza off.
Ooh, okay, okay.
So the next one is going to be over the campfire pizza. I'm gonna redeem myself.
Sounds good. Well, that wraps up our burger contest. That was a lot of fun.
Yep.
My burger was superior in all forms. And well, that's it for that.
My burger fail, I still enjoyed the camp. Really, the burger thing was just for fun anyways, even though, and we ate them. We still ate the burgers, so it was fine.
Just for fun, it didn't mean anything.
Yeah, meaningless. My entire world didn't collapse over one burger. No.
It kind of did. Walk's done. We know who our winner is. I think we all knew who it was gonna be from the start. But that was a lot of fun. We're definitely gonna do that again in the future. Really, really cool that was. I hope you all enjoyed this video as much as I did making it. It's good to be back out in the springtime now. It's so nice to be able to sit outside again. As I've said in all my videos, this year is gonna be a big year. Got tons of cool trips planned, going out of province a couple times. and gonna be doing a lot more wild and crown camping this year rather than campground. This is one of the few campgrounds we're gonna be at this year, but mostly we're gonna be non-campground camping this year. Don't forget to stay in the great outdoors because you might find some amazing views like we have today, the beautiful Georgian Bay and the Niagara Escarpment Mountain right over there. Please like and of course consider subscribing, that would mean a lot to me. And we'll see you all in the next episode.